Great Kino chat.
We can transition
Clever.
into some lolcow chat.
Sure.
We were talking about Daniel Larson the other day, and I've been recently getting a little more like red pilled on Daniel Larson.
Yeah.
Because he's one of those guys where there's a lot.
There's a lot, and it's almost all funny.
There's some like rather big moments that I was unaware of that we did not get a chance to cover last time.
There's a chance I'm not the most Larson pilled either.
Because like I have a buddy who's been RPing me on.
Who's been R-ing me?
R-ing me on the situation.
Getting totally R. We got to refer to getting red pilled as getting R'd.
I've been getting R'd on Larson. And like, man, apparently like a major formative thing for him. And like he's talked about it a number of times, but the best time is somehow there was like I think it was a protest because like Roe v. Wade got overturned. So it was like an abortion rights protest. And somehow Daniel Larson gets on the mic.
Nice.
So you know it's going to be good. And he starts sort of...
Is this when he's literally homeless?
I think so. And he goes on the mic and starts sort of telling his life story. And I guess he's sort of like, so my name is Daniel Larson, and I really wanted to be a singer. And I started uploading YouTube videos, and within months I was getting 20 million views a week. He kind of goes into this thing about how like because I guess part of his thing is he's just like unbelievably gullible.
Yeah, that's his main thing.
In addition to his love of Grace Vanderbilt and child. He also
he will believe anything you tell him.
So like apparently some people they tricked him into thinking that they were like a talent agency.
Oh yeah.
And that to boost his career he needed to do like a tasteful artistic nude TikTok live. So he's on like this mic at this thing being like, and they told me I should get naked on TikTok live. And I looked up that TikTok live.
Did he get naked?
Oh yeah. But apparently he thought it was like an artistic nude thing, but it's literally just him like phone on the floor with like his pants around his ankles and his shirt pulled up. But like it was like if you were some like 15-year-old like prankster kid, that's like winning the freaking Oscar. Like he's doing it. Guys, he's doing it.
Yeah, he was kind of I felt bad for him because, like, yeah, he just clearly, like, will believe anything anyone tells him at any given time.
Because there was a group of guys, it must have been like half a dozen of them, where they somehow convinced him they were, like, running a UCLA, like, Zoom class.
Yeah, and they did classes for him.
They have, like, multiple classes. It'd be, like, the history of, like, ancient Texas.
Yeah.
And he's, like, in a mall, like, looking over his shoulder because he's been kicked out of there before. But
yeah, they're talking about King Ishidan Fardad.
It would be awesome to be part of, like, the Daniel Larson troll team, department of the FBI.
Gang stalking division of the FBI. Yeah.
All right, we have to trick him into being naked on TikTok. Reports just came down. We got to trick Daniel Larson into being naked on TikTok.
He's got a way of speaking where he says some of the funniest shit I've ever heard a guy ever say, and it's because of how like plainly he speaks. Like there was an incident a number of years ago where I believe he masturbated on a sleeping man at a theater.
Did his gang stalkers convince him he needed to do that, or was that
that was a homegrown Larson idea? It's dark stuff, but I don't know if I have the giggles or what. But so he masturbated on a sleeping man at a theater, I think, which I think he filmed the guy before he did. So there was like a video of like some guy asleep at like Minions or something.
Of course, it was Minions
or some shit. And then Daniel did it.
Did he film himself doing it?
I don't think so. Maybe. I haven't seen it if he did. And then everyone got mad at him because they were like, Daniel, Daniel, don't do that.
It's Minions, bro.
They were like, Daniel, you don't do that. And then he made a statement that was so funny. he filmed the TikTok because everyone's mad at him.
Right.
And everyone's like, Daniel, we're gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
You just
can't do that, man.
Can't do that on a guy sleeping at a theater. And everyone was mad at him. And it was like 4 days later, he said these words. He said, "What have I done in the last couple days that could send me to prison?" Basically nothing. He added like just him adding all these like caveats. Like, what have I even done in the last few days that could even maybe send me to jail? Pretty much nothing.
Yeah, he rules.
Yeah. Oh, here's like his classic. I understand. I will be ending my life tonight.
I will be ending my life tonight.
After the mom of some child was like, "Can you please stop sexually harassing
That must
her?"
be Grace's mom. Because even when he was talking on the,
He probably brought her up.
I think he mentioned her as his girlfriend.
Yeah. I think other people were like making accounts, being like, "I'm Grace Vanderbilt, and I love you." So he was getting mixed signals the whole time.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that's like kind of like Chris Chan, where it's like a little bit sad.
Yeah.
And you start to feel bad for him, and then he's just like, "I love child."
Like, okay, well,
yeah, I feel like him and Chris Chan both have that rare ability of being like they might be 1 and 2 in the world's most bullied guys of all time.
I think Chris Chan's more bullied.
Yeah.
Like Daniel Larson was more like, it was like, oh my God, it's like giving a homeless guy like $5 and being like, go shoot somebody. And then they do it and you're like, oh,
I guess. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he was really that bullied. I think he was just more like
the fake, I mean, his were sort of like the fake class is sort of getting bullied.
Yeah, I don't know
at
what
least
the
like
big,
getting like pranked, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what the big punchline of the fake class was, but it seemed like it was just sort of like for shits and giggles.
Oh, well, it was sort of like an elite level prank call.
Yeah,
because like I used to do a lot of prank calls.
Yeah,
and like the ones where like you've won are when it goes on forever.
Yeah,
and the person isn't sure if they've been pranked or not.
Yeah, yeah. So, and he also, that is a good thing for him to do, because if he's in his class, he's not masturbating on a guy at the theater or getting kicked out of Olive Garden.
Sending messages to Grace.
Yeah. Or like, I think he got in trouble for curating like a Pinterest board that was like mostly pictures of children on his Pinterest. And then it was just,
with him, it's probably best that he's in jail.
He's definitely in the best possible situation right now, which is in prison with no screen time.
Yeah,
and just kind of looked after.
Yeah,
because that's clearly what he needs.
Yeah,
he's not like a Cobra where he can be self-sufficient and just kind of. Cobra is literally a lizard.
Yeah, and Cobra's never really done anything that bad.
No, he's another like Dark Side Phil where the stakes are extremely low.
Yeah, he's kind of like harmless. He's going to be in his house.
Yeah, chilling. Yeah. He's going to be chilling.
Yeah, how much trouble can a guy get into chilling?
Yeah. Well, if he invites a lady over a lot.
Yeah, or if he's, making his wands.
Yeah, with aerosols. Or if he's on that story about him having Wendy's burger sex with that girl for 4 hours, and then as soon as she leaves, he's on chatterbait.com, and then she walks back in and she's like, what the fuck? He just kind of had like a smoke too tough syndrome.
Yeah,
like his swag was just too off the charts.
Yeah, but he's not doing anything like actually sinister like Chris Chan.
No, he's such a harmless
Daniel Larson.
Yeah. Yeah,
he's just chilling.
Yeah, he's sort of awesome.
Eating Taco Bell.
A lot of it.
From a couple days ago.
Eating cat food.
Yeah.
Out of like to win.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chris Chan had like and him and Daniel Larson both have like a very redeeming sort of vibe about them, like or endearing sort of quality. Yeah,
because both of them, like, even like knowing, like, within the next 30 seconds, Daniel Larson is probably going to mention the little girl who he's pedophilia obsessed with.
Call someone the N-word on the like train.
You're kind of like, I kind of feel for this guy.
Yeah. Well, he's like, yeah, it's like half of it is like, okay, well, this is clearly like a schizophrenic homeless guy.
Well, he's clearly insane, right?
Yeah, like you can't hold anything this guy says against it. Like,
and like him and Chris Chan are both guys who like, I feel like extreme gullibility is kind of like a trait for both of them.
Yeah.
Because they're just like not someone who's equipped to be able to like deal with the phone.
Yeah.
Especially once they have dedicated government gang stalking units specifically fucking with them.
Yeah. Chris would put up a bit of a resistance. I remember like he would put up like more of a fight near the tail end of his Christina arc.
Well, it seems like Daniel Larson, you can literally just tell him anything. He'll
Hi,
be like,
I'm Daniel Larson. I'm with the police and I'm coming to arrest you. And he'll start screaming. Like anyone could say that. And he'll start going like, ah!
But I mean, Chris Chan might put up some resistance, but he also did end up transing and creating his own neo-vagina.
Yeah. He would put up resistance when it came to like, people being like, I'm a girl and I love you. He'd be like, yeah, right.
Then they'd be like, no, really, I am. Film yourself putting a Sharpie in your ass. And he'd be like, well, okay.
Okay, sure. I guess there's one time. Will you, if I do this, will you give me my PSN account back? They're like, yeah. And then he'd do it. Like, honestly, both of them are just like people who clearly, well, I think Daniel got kicked out of a lot of group homes.
Right.
For being
like
insane. Yeah, completely insane.
Yeah.
But again, like he has, I think the funny quality about, well, first of all, he looks like that.
It helps. Like how in so many pictures his like nose is somehow hanging over his lips like a bug. And his eyes that don't quite align. And also look like if a bug was a guy. Like if a grasshopper was like a guy. It's
Yeah.
like, hello, my name is Daniel Larson.
He's one of the few guys that I can like just see a picture of and be like, like there's a picture of him I see on Twitter sometimes. It's him like with his hand in his pocket, like kind of smirking. It's one of the funniest pictures. Like it gets me every time. He's wearing like a blue shirt and he's just kind of like smirking at the camera with like his crazy homeless guy haircut. And it's like pure dynamite, man.
Yeah.
But it helps that he looks like that.
Oh yeah.
But the way I think cause like in all every like video of him, he feels, cause in his head there's like an army of fans.
Right.
So no matter what's going on, his focus is on like the fans. So like he'll be like getting like reprimanded by like his, state handler for like calling his like wet nurse a slur. And he'll be sitting there being like, they are in my room right now and they are trying to rape me. They are all in here trying to rape me. And then they'll be like, Daniel, we're not trying to rape you. And then he'll be like, they're raping me. It's like attention is always on the crowd.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which is an extremely funny dynamic given you're like a homeless guy.
Insane homeless sex predator guy.
Whereas like Chris Chan sort of had like an older relationship, like a more like 2006 relationship with the internet.
Right. Because he was never really live streaming.
He started live streaming after he became Christina.
Right.
He
but like
live.
originally it'd be like him putting up a video. I'm like,
he put up like sketches.
Yeah, and like this is Sonichu.
This is a song for Julie.
This is CWCville.
Yeah, and he'd like
and then he started getting, blackmailed.
Yeah.
And like tricked into making content.
Yeah. Both of them are kind of extremely tragic stories.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But there are the epics of today,
Yeah.
Like the folly of all of them except for King Cobra really are like reflections on the state.
Right.
That these guys weren't checked in on any sooner.
But they're like loose.
They're totally loose. Daniel Larson was totally loose for like 5 years.
Right.
Like he was banned from like the entire state of Colorado. Like Like every business he would go in and he'd be like, I just need a charger, and they'd be like,
I think at some point his gang stalkers like tricked him into going to L.A. I think to meet up with Grace, and he like snuck onto a train but ended up in Oakland by accident.
I remember there was like a heavy like sunburn era where he was really red.
Might have been his California, because I think he was just homeless there.
Yeah, but it's a dark world. Like, you know that World of T-Shirts kid?
Yeah.
Josh Block?
Yeah.
Like he like really bums me out now.
I've never looked into him too much, but I feel like I'll see clips of him and he's with